For sale now at Vehicle Max, we have a beautiful 2010 Cadillac Escalade, two-wheel drive, short wheelbase. A short wheelbase just means that it's not the ESV, it's not the long one. Loaded up, black Raven exterior with ebony black leather interior. Has a factory navigation that plays also DVDs. Factory power moonroof, heated seats, cool seats, 22-inch chrome wheels with 4 brand new Yokohama tires just installed that have less than a mile or two just back and forth to the tire shop. It has a clean title and a clean Carfax you can view right now for free at our website, vehiclemax.net. We are located at 3200 Northwest 37th Street, Miami, Florida. 33142 is our zip code. We are open Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturdays 9 to 5, and we're always closed on Sundays. We have been in the car business since 1992 and have sold over 31,000 cars. We are an accredited member of the Better Business Bureau with an A+ rating. You can check that out for yourself at our website. Right on the homepage is a clickable link to the Better Business Bureau site, which will take you right to our rating. If you have any questions, feel free to call me. My name is George. I can be reached at 305-218-5462. Car has no dents, no hail damage, no love bug damage, no major scratches or touch-ups of any kind. We're going to go ahead and get inside of it in just a minute. First, I'm going to show you some of the options outside. I'm locking the car right now to show you the remote start. Car has to be locked, and what you do is you come up here to the remote and you press a little circle and hold it. Make sure it's locked. There it goes. This is a really neat option, especially now in the summer like now when it's nice and hot outside. As long as you had the air conditioning on when you last left the vehicle, when the vehicle comes on, solve with the AC and it will cool down the car for you. Same thing in the winter when it's nice and cold outside. As long as you had the heater on when you last left the vehicle, when the car comes on, solve with a heater, and when the car reaches enough temperature, it'll warm up the car for you. When you're ready to drive off, unlock the vehicle, put the key in the ignition, open the switch, and you're ready to drive off. If you change your mind and you want to turn it off, just press the little circle again, and the car turns off. Another one of the many options is the power tailgate. I'll demonstrate that for you now. Alright, let's go ahead and close it. You can close it from the remote, from the inside of the car, or from a little switch in the tailgate itself. Vehicle has also parking sensors in the bumper. There's 2 on each side here. These are the ones that beep when you approach another object. Behind this beauty cover is a Class 3 heavy-duty towing package with the electrical connection there ready to go. Has 2 plastic wing nuts in the bottom. All you got to do is twist them halfway, and you can remove that cover. But it looks really nice when you're not using the tow package to have that on. It's also flex fuel capable, meaning you can put that E85 flex fuel that costs about 30 cents less per gallon. But it does not mean you have to use a fuel. You can use regular unleaded or premium unleaded, whichever one you prefer. It just gives you the option to use the flex fuel. Alright, let's go ahead and turn on the car. And this year the car, I don't know if you can see it from here, has the blind spot alert. There's like 2 little cars there, and when somebody's on your blind spot, it lights it up in yellow, which is a really neat option that came out in 2011 that I've driven the car with and without, and it really makes a difference. It's nice, and it's a great thing to have. Alright, the door panels are all black with the wood trimming. Of course, we got power windows, power door locks, cruise control, tilt wheel, power folding mirrors with a blind spot alert and turn signal. We got memory seats for up to 2 drivers with the easy in and out switch, which when you turn off the car and pull the key out of the ignition, it lets the seat slide back just a little bit to give you more room to get in and out. Power seat, power recliner, and lumbar support, of course on both sides. Curtain side airbags, as well as seat side airbags. Before I sit down, let me pan over the seating area so you can see it's in great shape, without any tears, burn holes, cuts. Matter of fact, there's no burn holes anywhere in the seats, door panels, headliner, or carpeting, and there's no odor of smoke, so it looks like the previous owner may have been a non-smoker. Automatic headlights that come on at sunset and come off at sunrise. We got, let me go ahead and sit down inside the car. Well, before that, let me show you the power tilt wheel. Back off a little bit here. Okay, it's not telescopic, just up and down. Alright, let's go ahead and turn on the car. We'll open the sunroof, moonroof anyway, and get some better lighting here for the video. Alright, let's get the AC first. Alright. And let's put this here. Alright. Let's go ahead and put the navigate. Well, let's do the moonroof first. Alright, it has a glass moonroof that is tinted, but also has this hard cover that blocks out the sun completely. It's a one-touch moonroof. All you do is press and hold for a second and then let it go. And the moonroof will open up just by one touch. Alright, let's put our navigation here so you can see it. And there's your navigation screen. As I was saying to you before, this navigation screen is capable of playing DVDs. Press the audio button and then you get to choose from up here. We've already chosen the DVD. Let's press play. As you can see, it is a touch screen. Give it just a second to load up. In the meantime, let me go ahead and well, there it goes. Well, it's just a preview, but let's go ahead and there you go. Anyway, so you can watch DVDs right on your navigation screen as long as the car is in park. Alright, and although they do sell, I think I've seen it on eBay, something that kind of tricks the car to think that it is in park so you can watch DVDs while the car is driving. It's a little bit risky, and as long as the driver has discipline not to be looking at the screen while he's driving, it's something that the front passenger and the rear row passengers can see from up here. Alright, let's go ahead and lower the volume. Okay, the car has 47,507 miles. It is running right now. Keep an eye on the tachometer there. I'm going to rev the engine on the left-hand side of your screen. And the reason I'm doing that is just so you can see that the car is running and idling perfectly, and that there are no check engine light on, no airbag light, no service engine tune, no maintenance due, nothing like that. Below the odometer reading on the left-hand side, you have an outside temperature reading of 83 degrees, and also it tells you how many miles per hour you're going. Obviously we're not moving now, so it's 0. And on the right hand side is a compass that lets you know that we're pointing or heading in the east direction. Okay, let's start this next options. Okay, now down here we've got heated seats. These are these two buttons here. This one here is to heat the entire seat. This one is only for the backrest, and we have also cooled seats, and I'll demonstrate that for you. When I press on here, it's going to come on here, so keep an eye on that. Alright, that's a high position there. If you tap it again, it's medium. One more is low, and one more you turn it off. Same thing for the backrest, and same thing for the cool seats, which I'm going to go ahead and actually leave on because it's nice and hot. Power adjustable pedals. This feature allows the pedals to move from and away from you and toward you about 4 or 5 inches each way, in order to get you more comfortable, get the pedals closer to you or further from you. This feature comes in real handy if you have a very tall driver or a very short driver. Alright, dual climate control. As you can see right now, I have the driver's side at 60 while the passenger side is at 70, which means on this side of the car it's going to blow 70 degrees, on this side of the car it's going to blow 60 degrees. Alright, what else? Okay, OnStar system. This vehicle is equipped with the OnStar capability. You have to sign up for the subscription. There is a cost for it. Let me tell you what it does and how it works. Remember I told you before we have curtain side airbags, right? Well, if you get into a car accident and any of the airbags deploy, it will send an immediate signal to the OnStar center to let them know you've been involved in an accident. They'll attempt to contact you through the car to make sure you're okay. If you do not respond within a reasonable amount of time, they'll dispatch emergency vehicles to come to your aid. Also, if you happen to lock your keys inside your car, they provide you with a number. You call that number, identify yourself. Once they know it's you, they can send an immediate signal to the car to get it open, which will save you a bunch of time and money having to pay a locksmith and having to wait for a locksmith. Alright, if you have any kind of emergency, you press that red button there next to the OnStar. The OnStar center will come on and give you and assist you with your emergency. If you're lost, you can press the blue OnStar button, and they can give you turn-by-turn directions until you arrive at your destination. There's many other features. For more details, go to OnStar.com, or give them a call. All right, up here, by the way, I can feel the cool breeze on my backside now. It feels really good, that cool, the cool seats. HomeLink or universal garage door opener, where you can program up to 3 garage doors or gates. If you happen to live in a complex that has a gate. Let's put on, let me show you how the, I'm not going to put music. Well, let's put some music really quick, but I don't want to get flagged. Let's see if we got any XM here. Right now, okay. Right now, the XM, the vehicle is XM capable. Right now, it's on preview mode because you have to sign up for your own subscription by calling that number there or going to that website. All right, let's raise the volume. We can do it from here or from here. All right, let's go ahead and change the station. Put something that has better reception.
Working harder but not getting ahead.
All right, so you can raise it here, lower it here, and you can also mute it here. All right, these buttons up here, these are to navigate about your preset stations, which are these down here that can be changed, of course. You also answer and hang up the phone here for your Bluetooth. The source is to move about these fields: AM, FM, XM, DVD, auxiliary, and that's your auxiliary port for your iPod. And this button here is the seek button that just moves over to the next available station. Not only do we have heated seats, but we also have a heated steering wheel right here. This is your cruise control here. Okay, what else can I show you here? Up here is the switch for the power tailgate. If you press here, the power tailgate will open. If you press here and leave it in this position, it disables it, so it doesn't open or close electrically, only manually. And you put it on the middle position here, and if you press in here now, it would open it. This is to slide, and this is to tilt the moonroof. Okay, we got a leather wrap steering wheel with wood trimming. And let's go around the nice and slow so you can see it's in perfect shape. By the way, this car is still under the manufacturer's bumper-to-bumper warranty of 4 years or 50,000 miles. And I believe it's got also a 5-year, 100,000 mile powertrain warranty. Okay. In the meantime, let me remind you that we're located at 3200 Northwest 37th Street, Miami, Florida, 33142 is our zip code. Open Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays 9 to 5, and always closed on Sundays. Okay, at the end of the shift lever, you have a button which is your towing haul mode. You press that here, and you'll see there a little yellow wagon comes under there. That is the towing haul mode, which will make the transmission shift a little differently in order to adjust for the extra cargo load, and will disable the overdrive. To turn it off, just press that button again, and it goes away. On the shift lever here, you see that plus and minus right there. That's a manual shifting option, and I'll show you how that works here. Right now we are in park. Put it in reverse. By the way, when you put it in reverse, which I forgot to show you, and I will in just a minute, the rear camera comes on. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and do that now. It's a color camera. It's very accurate, and also in combination with the parking sensors. Okay, there is our first set of beeps. We get 3 sets of beeps, 2 yellows and a red. That was the first one. That's the second one, and eventually we're gonna get a permanent one, which is a red. By the way, this is a rear bumper here. All right, when you get a permanent beep, means you're about to hit it. Okay, put it back in drive. Let's just pull forward where we were before. The rear camera stays on for about 10 seconds, and then it goes back to whatever we had on before, which is, I think it's the DVD. Well, no, actually, it won't go back to the DVD because we're moving. When you put it in park and press DVD again, there you can get the movie again. Alright, let's go ahead and talk about the manual shifting option one more time. That I interrupted myself there. Okay, we're now in park. I'm going to put it in reverse, neutral, and drive. And that's how you're going to drive it 99% of the time. But if you want to make it shift manually, put a little sport into it, just push the lever down and you'll see now a manual shift 1 comes on there. So now If I tap on the plus, it shifts up all the way up to 6, as this is a 6-speed automatic transmission. If I tap on the minus, it downshifts. Clearly it's not doing that because we're not moving, but that's how it works. If that doesn't interest you, push the lever up 1 notch to D, and the 6-speed automatic transmission will shift on its own. Okay. Okay, in here is your cigarette lighter, and it looks nice and clean there. Looks like nobody's ever even used it. This pops out into a cup holder. The the section here where you rest your elbow has 2 tiers. That's for your top tier. It's for your bottom tier. The top tier has the nice, pretty good pocket there to put stuff. The bottom tier is much deeper. And as you can see, here are the owner's manuals with its casing and everything. In here you have a cigarette light adapter and a USB port. Put this in here and close this up here. Alright, over here, this is your button to disable the traction control. Here's to disable the parking sensors. And you say, well, why would I want to disable the parking sensors? Well, if you're towing a boat or a trailer and you put the car in reverse, let's say to put the boat in the water and the ramp, that thing will just be beeping the whole time. It's kind of annoying because of the proximity of the trailer. So you want to go ahead and press it so it lights up. When it's lit up, it means it's off. But the neat thing is, if you forget to put it back on, it doesn't matter, because when you take the car to reverse and put it into drive, this will actually come back on its own. Here's your controls for your onboard computer, and it has your preferred settings for different stuff like lighting, beeping of the horn when you lock the car, and so on and so on. Okay, let's pan over the dashboard now. By the way, I forgot to show you, this vehicle does have the Bose stereo sound system. And let's go ahead and pan over the dashboard so you can see it's not cracked anywhere. Alright. Okay, I think we are now ready. Well, let's pan over the passenger seating area. I think we're ready to move on to the middle section, the rear section, and then conclude the video. I think I spent plenty of time up here. If I missed anything, let me know, and I will be glad to go over it with you. The mirrors, as I was saying, not only do they have the blind spot alert, but also turn signal, and they are power folding. Alright, they both work. I don't know if I called the passenger side one closing and opening, but that should be good enough right there. Okay. Let's go into the back there. Alright. We got bucket seats in the front, another set of bucket seats in the middle, and a full bench in the rear for 3 passengers. So that makes it a total of 7 passengers, okay? Not only are the seats in the front heated, but I don't know if you can see that little button right there. The middle row buckets are also heated. The middle row passengers can control the fan speed, the airflow, and the temperature of their rear AC. So in reality, this vehicle is not a dual climate control, it's triple climate control, because you can control the 2 sides up in the front there, but also in the back here. You have a video input, so if you could power it to a cigarette lighter adapter, you could watch it up in that screen up there. This pops out into a cup holder. Got the factory floor mats. Okay. To gain access to the rear, the little ones usually just walk in between. But if you look in here, there is a switch right there, and that's the power folding buckets. And I'll demonstrate now. Let me see if I can get far enough. And that's how you get in to the rear back there. Okay. Now to put them down, you have to do it manually. Okay. It only releases them electrically, and manually you push it up. It's not very hard. The rear door panels are the same as in the front, all charcoal black with a wood trimming. This vehicle is equipped with a child lock protection. How it works is the following: you stick your key in here or a screwdriver, twist it to the left. What that does is that disables this inside door handle. That's in case you got small kids and you don't want to be able to open the door from the inside. Once you engage that, the only handle that's going to open is the outer handle. To re-engage, For adult passengers, just twist this to the right, and this handle will start working again. Okay, let's have a look at the headliner here so you can see it's in great shape. Also, we have map lights up here in the center, AC vents for the middle row passenger, another set of AC vents for the rear row passengers, and map lights as well. Again, this is a 7-passenger vehicle. Let's go ahead and go to the tailgate. By the way, all the tail lights and headlights are in perfect shape. They're not damaged or scuffed in any way. They're nice and clear. The emblems are nice and clean. So also, rear wiper, rear window defroster. As long as the car is unlocked, you can stick your hands in here and squeeze the switches in here, and the power tailgate will open. The car has to be obviously unlocked, otherwise anybody can get into your car and steal your belongings. All right, rear row seat is what I call a 50-50 bench. They are completely independent of each other. There's several things you could do with this. If you lift this here, the backrest will flop forward and stay in place. If you want to raise the seat, you can lift this handle here and lift the seat up and put it right up to the back of the middle row seats, and it will stay in that position. Or you can lift this here, have the backrest flop forward, and then pull hard on this, and the seat will come out. Got another cigarette lighter adapter over here. To close the power tailgate, we can do it from this switch up here. Right rear tail light, perfect shape, no damage, no cracks, no nothing. Again, 4 brand new Yokohama tires just installed. Right rear door, same way, perfect shape. Sure, by now you notice that there are no burn holes, no cuts, no cracks, none of the speaker covers are damaged. This seat is also power folding. It's got the switch right in there. Okay, we're not going to do both sides, just one side. Give you another look at the headliner from this angle here so you can see it's in perfect shape. Now this unit does not have a roof-mounted DVD unit, but if that is a deal breaker, we can probably have an aftermarket one's installed on the headrest for not much. I think it's about $500 to put aftermarket DVD on the headrest. All right, right front door panel, same way, all charcoal black with the wood trimming. As I said before, not only do we have power seat, power reclining, and lumbar support on the driver's side, but also on the passenger side. All right, and here's our main glove box. We still got the original window sticker on this one here, I believe. And it's sold for $69,000 brand new. Okay, so you got quite a bit of savings here. 14 in the city and 20 in the highway for the fuel consumption. If you needed to see this, we can probably copy it and fax it to you. This is the original window sticker, and the owner's manual was in there. And remember when we saw it before earlier. Okay. If you require financing, let me tell you, we have excellent rates for good credit. We also have special financing for not such good credit. We even have some programs for really rough credit. If you live a long distance away and you're concerned about the financing, or you just want us to go ahead and get you pre-approved, just go to the website, vehiclemax.net. Right on the home page, you'll see a silver tab that says Apply for Credit. Click it, fill it out completely, click Submit at the bottom of the page, and then give us a call so we can retrieve your application and get you pre-approved. That's going to do it for the video in this unit. I want to thank you for watching our video at vehiclemax.net.